Hello, so I am in the middle of creating and putting together my website, constantly making little edits here and there as I learn what to do. It's kind of like my portfolio and work and all kinds of good stuff I'm going to be putting here. But anyways, because I'm going to be creating content and serving content here in class, I realized I probably should look at putting a Creative Commons license here, which will allow other people to use and share my work that they find on my webpage and website. So basically what I'm going to do right now is just walk through the process of how I've seen it appears that I can do this. Figured that sharing my screen would help anybody else possibly in the class or anybody else who sees this later after class as to how to add a Creative Commons license to a website, web page, or other document. So I'm going to creativecommons.org. I had already had the website up. But creativecommons.org, when you get here, the first time I came here and started messing around, it asked me to put in, I think it was my first name, last name, and my email address. So I did that. Since then, it has not had me put that back in again. So the first step of what we need to do, looks like there's tons of helpful information here. I'm just going to focus on the task at hand to get straight to it. So I'm going to click on Share Your Work. And you'll see this lovely page load. I then scroll down and I go to the box Choose a License. Looks like I can click around to learn more, which I had done earlier. Looks like all you do is you choose your features, add optional info if you want, get the license. I would then take the code and put it on my page. I'm going to click on Get Started. All right, so clicking on Getting Started will basically take me through the license features. It'll show you the selected license. You can click around more to learn more if you want. And then here is the HTML code that it's going to create for me to then put into my web page, which will then display where I want to put it. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to first start in the license features box, which is pretty much the only place from what I'm understanding you start. There's a few things up here. I did click on and play with this earlier license version. When I did that, it changed this attribution 4.0 international to stay attribution 3.0 international. So I'm going to come and basically just get started. Do I want to allow adaptations of my work to be shared? So if I don't know what that means, I can click on this question mark. It'll walk me through what I want to select based on what I want my attribution and the Creative Commons license to be. So I'm going to just assume and guess right now that I think I want it to say yes, as long as others share alike. Oh my goodness, well, when I did that, something changed on here. So I'm just going to scroll through. If I select yes, this little icon appeared. If I select no, we then get an equals sign. If I select yes, it's just the two icons. So I'm going to be looking further into what exactly these stand for, so it'll make more sense to me going forward and how I can actually read them, because I don't really know exactly how to read them quite yet. So allow adaptations, that is apparently a no, just the CC and the person here means yes. I will allow other people to make adaptations of my work and then share it. This right here, no. An equal sign appears. Yes, as long as others share alike. I'm going to leave it there. I think that's probably what I want, but I'm going to research it further after I finish this. Allow commercial uses of your work. I'm going to say no for now. Again, if I want to know what that means more later, I can click on this and figure it out. So if I have yes, obviously the icons change. If I have no, they change. So as my very few limited options here are updated, so is the license. And it's super simple. I think there was a place I saw earlier where I can add optional information here. And I can type in information that I want to be attached to the HTML metadata. I don't want to do that right now. So basically, here's my code. It's as simple as me now coming in, copying it. Let me see what compact icon is. Okay, I like the normal icon, I think. So I'm going to copy that code. I'm going to come into the settings for the footer of my website, which is right here, and it may not look exactly pretty when I'm finished right now, but I'll edit it later. Okay, So there we go. Now I'm going to publish. Again, I'm going to need to make some changes to spacing and sizing of that, I think. But if I come back to my home page and I refresh, and just waiting for it to refresh, here's my home page, scrolling on down, and oh, there we go. So I see the license embedded right on my website. So it was super simple. So now I'm going to go ahead and do some further research, write a little blog post about this experience and what I learned that all of these icons actually mean, so we can help ourselves better to learn Creative Commons attribution licenses by looking at the icons, because that's not exactly my forte yet. So anyways, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you.